Hi. I know. Keep watching this video and you'll understand what's going on. Lots and lots to talk about here. A number of you have been talking to me about this, and as a rule, I never watch unboxings on YouTube. Never, I get spoiler lists because what happens when you see an unboxing is I feel that it will affect the way I approach it. What I prefer to do is look at spoiler lists, do my own research based on price points and the products. That's how I usually. This time I watched an unboxing of this, and I was, in one word, appalled. Now, if you can't stand, grumpiness, snappiness, shoutiness, and dissing, this is not the channel for you. 2017 videos of mine, I was all, praising Advent calendars. After 2019, I've no longer done that. Why? With good reason, the quality has gone down. If you are looking for syrupy, sugary, simpering praising of Advent calendars, there's plenty of channels out there. This one isn't the one for you. Don't let the door hit you on your way out of here. Feel free to leave a thumbs down before you go, or a hate comment. They're both engagement for me. So the structure of this video is going to be a little different. After this little intro, I am going to look at the products in this Advent calendar, bringing out a few equivalent or similar-ish products. After that, I will be talking about my thoughts very briefly, and then looking at the big debate, the arguments for buying this Advent calendar and against buying this Advent calendar, because you need to be balanced these days. Yeah, so let's all, be a bit balanced here. Let's look at the arguments whether we should buy this Advent calendar or not. I will be recommending this Advent calendar to a number of people. Most importantly, in the course of this video, I will teach you how to recreate this Advent calendar with the similar-ish products that I am showing you. So you can recreate this Advent calendar yourself at home. I will also tell you a number of things that are far cheaper than this Advent calendar that will absolutely shock you. This is the number 5 beauty Advent calendar to commemorate 100 years of the number 5 perfume. Sacrilegious comment alert. I don't like the number 5 perfume. I prefer Coco Mademoiselle. I haven't brought this bottle here to brag about it. I brought it here for another reason, to show you the size when we talk about the products in this Advent calendar. Coco Mademoiselle is more me. Number 5, no, not number 5, low either. I'm not a fan of anything in that range. Coco Mademoiselle, all me. So this one looks like that. Is shaped like a bottle of number 5. It is £610. £610. Now, the first round of stocks, apparently it's sold out. Now, hang on. Chanel says on their own website, we have very, very limited availability. Limited. This is a very ambiguous statement to make. It could mean that they literally have 25 to sell. It could mean that they have 50. It could mean that they have 5,000. Anything is limited availability as long as it's not catering to everybody on the planet. Now, they have promised a restock. There will be a restock of this Advent calendar. So if you are desirous of buying this Advent calendar, hey, it's your money. You will make paper boats out of it and sail it in the bloody ocean if you want to. No judgment here. So if you are desirous of buying this, there's still a chance, I'm saying. Now, in this Advent calendar, something very strange is that the doors don't begin from 1 to 25 or 24 or even 12. The doors are number 5. Yeah, not to Chanel number 5. To 31. So you can start on December 5 and unbox all the way until New Year's Eve. So there are 27 products, doors, things to unbox. Let's not say products in this Advent calendar. Of these, how many are beauty? We'll find out. Off we go. The first product is the number 5 perfume spray, 0.05 ounces. That's 2 mils. A miniature bottle. A collector's item to treasure forever. I'll show you a few collector's items as we go along. That's why, yeah, I am a 4th generation antique collector. Yeah, my collection, my own, whatever I bought, paltry items, there's only so much I can afford. My parents have a substantial antique collection, a huge chunk of which they inherited from their respective parents. Yeah, both sides of parents, grandparents have been antique collectors as well. So I think I have a fair idea as to what a collector's piece is, if nothing else. Because I've literally grown up around antique shops, antique markets, antique auctions and dealers and things like that. So that is our first item. Now the second item, it is a Christmas tree ornament. Yeah, I'm going to be marking those in that picture. That is the thing that you're getting. Now hang on. That happens to be a Christmas ornament from my, ornament box. I mean, I haven't taken down the whole box because I'm not going to stop putting up the tree until well into late November. The point is, I think mine's prettier, mine's rose gold, mine's sturdier for sure, mine's cheaper. Door number 7 is indeed full-sized. Number 5, low hand cream. Full size indeed. That is retailing at £52. It's the egg-shaped bottle, Now, apparently the whole advent calendar reeks, smells, is scented with reeks of number 5. I don't care what the bloody deuce it smells like. Pardon my French. I only care about what's inside. The next product is a drawstring pouch. Hang on. A drawstring pouch. The only difference is that theirs has Chanel number 5 written on it. Mine doesn't. If you want, I can write it with this pen right now. Chanel number 5 drawstring pouch. Here's what. They literally give away these pouches when you buy something. They're selling it. They're selling it. Harrods Advent Calendar has 25 of these drawstring bags in their Advent Calendar. They're not charging for it. Harrods, £250. I highly recommend people who live where Harrods doesn't ship. Stay peeled for the restock. Sign up with a parcel forwarder. Send your Advent Calendar to the parcel forwarder. Get it, pay the parcel forwarder. Put it up on your mantelpiece or wherever in your house, Kind of like the Chanel Advent Calendar. It's only £250. This is 610. And there's lots of full-size, solid skincare in there. Use those products. Enjoy, pamper yourself. And put that empty Advent Calendar on the mantelpiece and sneer at everybody who walks in and says, "Oh, you bought the Harrods Advent Calendar?" And say, "Percent, yes I did." Sneer at them. Yeah, it's a jolly good idea, a much better one than buying this. Right, the next product is another thing that they give away free with purchase. Keyboard stickers, set of 12 keyboard stickers inspired by the world of number 5. Hang on. I buy a lot of these for my nephew who has come to associate stickers with me, so he sort of expects to receive stickers. As you saw, some of those have water in them, stickers with water. Some of those are puffy stickers. Some of those are scratch and sniff scented. The whole lot of them coming up to less than £2. You can pick them up online any old place. Yes, Style has a number of stickers. Lovely, lovely, lovely stickers. I am 110% sure that you will agree with me when I say that these stickers that I just showed you are a lot more interesting and prettier than the keyboard stickers that we just saw from Chanel. And don't tell me that's Chanel, this is not. Yeah, but that doesn't have water in it. Those are not puffy. Yeah, puffy stickers are coming in the Advent Calendar. Calm down. Yeah, those are not, stickers with water in them. I have stickers with water in them. The next product is one that I had, actually. Yeah, I've got it. A snow globe. A snow globe, a snow globe, a snow globe. So I picked this one up for less than €1. I think it was half €1 from the Vatican back when I visited about 4 years or so ago, 4 summers ago. A lot of fun, that trip. I absolutely enjoyed every moment of it. The difference is that my snow globe has a nativity scene. Theirs has the number 5 bottle. Mine's bigger. Mine's definitely cheaper. That's it. The next product is a miniature lipstick. It is a Rouge Allure Velvet. Hang on. The shade that I have is 34 La Raffine. The shade that they have is 58 Rouge Fille. However, mine is full size. Theirs is miniature. Door number 12 is a perfume ceramic. It is basically a bit of ceramic shaped like a number 5 bottle. Yeah, these two, this brand is Colombo and this brand is Paxson, are ceramic perfume holders, vintage, from my little antique collection, which is vastly outshone by my parents' antique collection. My mum has a massive amount of antique cosmetic, antique beauty related items, including vintage compacts. She has a few musical compacts. I've got a couple. I'll show you those during this video. So yeah, these are ceramic as well. I did not pay 600. These are from, I think these are from Alfie's Antique Market. I did not pay 610 quid for this or for anything. I paid what? with tops, tops, tops. The next product is another sticker that is designed to resemble the wax seal on the number 5 perfume bottle. I think I've said all that I can possibly say on the subject of stickers and shown you all the sticker packets that I possibly can. So let's leave that. The next product is a full-sized nail polish, Le Vernis, in Rouge Puissant. This is a fiery red shade, full-size, retailing at £24. The next is a double-sided magnetic bookmark, shaped like the number 5 bottle. Hang on, speaking of magnetic bookmarks. I know, this is a metal bookmark that I plan on gifting my dad. Ah, here we are. Harry Potter, of course. A shout out to all my fellow Slytherins who are sensible enough to realise that ambition is not a crime. But J.K. Rowling wrote some very unidimensionally evil characters, and then she realised that no one in life had just the one side to them. And then she tried to redeem some of them by the last book, but it was a badly done job by then. It was too late, and people in real life are not like that. I bought this from the Warner Brothers Leavesden studio, and according to the price tag, these two are £5.95. Yeah, this is the bookmark, and you flip it open, so there are 2 sides of the magnet, and you close it like that. Yeah, so the magnet's on both sides, and yeah, when you're done, you just pop it off like that. So that's a magnetic bookmark, and I paid £5.95 for my duo of Slytherin bookmarks, and Slytherin, in my opinion, and Hogwarts are jolly good better places to be than inside a number 5 bottle. Right, the next product is the number 5 low EDT. This is a sort of lighter version for those who aren't fans of the heavier number 5, and is 0.05 ounces. Yeah, the same size as the first one. A collector's item to treasure forever. Now, this is not something that I snatched from my grandmother. No, she knows I took it. This is the Revlon Intimate Whipped Cream Perfume in a filigree bottle. This is from the 1970s. There is still solid perfume in here. That smells so strong and so good. Yeah, you can actually see the solid perfume in that. Plating on the filigree has all tarnished. 1970s thing. This thing is older than I am. Come on. But yeah, I mean, I'd keep this. There's a story behind it. It feels solid and heavy. This Revlon thing feels more solid and less tatty than Chanel's products. The next product is a black ceramic bracelet designed to resemble the wax seal on the number 5 bottle. Basically, in my opinion, that looks like my hair tie. And is a lot less functional than my hair tie, which actually helps. It is also more expensive than my 18 karat gold with the diamonds bracelet that my gran chose for me and my mother paid for back for my, I think it was my 17th birthday. Yeah, I am not a huge fan of this piece anymore. I think it's a bit too little girly. But yeah, I mean, for nostalgic reasons, I do take it out every now and then. The calendar is £610, so my mother paid less for solid gold with diamonds than the price of this Advent calendar. Just think about that. I want you to think about that for a second. Solid gold costing less. Now, I apologize profusely if that came about as bragging. Sorry, it wasn't intended that way at all. I have no intention to talk to you about myself, my family, my background, what I own, you know, what I spend on, what I have, what I intend to buy, what I do usually get gifted for my birthdays and things. No, nothing to do with any of it. This isn't about me. It is purely to tell you that gold, a solid gold bracelet, 18 carats, is cheaper than this Advent calendar. Speaking of gold, hang on. You have 610 quid to blow? You? Yeah, I'm talking about you. And you want to buy this Advent calendar? Wait. I'll tell you a much better idea. Go to Royal Mint right now. royalmint.co.uk or .com or whatever. This is a George V sovereign gold coin that my grandfather gifted to me on my first birthday. The year on it is the very year he was born, so that's why he gifted it to me. Go to royalmint.com. It sells for £600, this thing. less than the cost of the Advent calendar. Now wait, don't tell me that, so what? This is Chanel. Pre-pandemic, this was £400 on the Royal Mint website. He gave it to me along with this half sovereign, which costs 400-ish pounds. Now this is important because I'll tell you when we do our price breakdown. So go to Royal Mint, blow your 600 quid on this. The reason I'm showing you this is to tell you how bloody absurd the price tag is, and a sovereign gold coin from 100 years ago, no, grams isn't 100, from 93 years ago is cheaper than this new fangled Advent calendar full of tat. A 93-year-old coin, 22 karat gold, is cheaper than this newfangled tatty Advent calendar. You'll be making a much wiser investment if you buy this coin, because pre-pandemic this was 400 quid. The value is only going to go up and up and up. I don't care what it resembles, and I am speaking as a South Asian. So I am the granddaughter of somebody who has fought against colonialism. Yeah, believe me. And I know, what a lot of things symbolize, but I'm telling you, it's an investment. The value is growing by leaps and bounds. And this Advent calendar, how is this going to grow by leaps? Are you seriously telling me that that tatty Christmas ornament is going to cost double next year? 10 years later? 10 years later, will you be able to take that tatty Christmas ornament, the ceramic shite, to a pawnbroker and say, would you mind, all these things, except for the lipstick maybe, and the perfume. Take all these things, the stickers and shite, to a pawnbroker or a reseller or anybody, an antique dealer, collectibles dealer, any random shop, and say, yeah, I'm hard up, mate. Would you mind giving me 400 bob for all of these? They die laughing on the spot. On the other hand, you take the sovereign, which is cheaper today, and that you'll probably get a lot more money in 10 years' time. Again, this is only intended to show you the absurdity of this price tag and how it compares to things that are worth a lot more money, actually. Things that are, pieces that will only increase in value. For me, antiques are the world. They've been my life from the time I've been growing up. They are my first passion. A lot earlier than beauty, which is why I only got into beauty and makeup as an adult and not as a child. Priorities matter to each person. To some people, that's what matters. To others, so for me, it's always been antiques. And this is not a doll that I've ever played with. It is actually the first bisque doll that I've bought. Bisque. That is unglazed, I think. It is it's some kind of porcelain that's treated. Do you know how much I got this for? 15 pounds. 15 pounds. Solid collector's piece made out of bisque. It's a bisque doll. Glass. It breaks. It's going to break. You can't play with it. It's going to break. And it's stunningly beautiful with glass eyes, glass skin, glass hands, and the attention to detail. Pantaloons. It's even got pantaloons of its own. I mean, she's even got pantaloons of her own. And she's gorgeous, and I love her to bits. And this cost £15. £15. Again, as an antique collector, I'm just here to tell you the value of these things, A lot of people have said that the value is what you ascribe to it. I politely disagree, because some value is understood, some value. There are price guides, there are auctions that happen where, you can get an idea of prices. There are dealers who tell you, who help you out. There are meetings and things, and, fairs, and, car boot sales, and, antiques roadshow, TV shows and documentaries made on all these old things. And you do get an idea. And pawnbrokers and resellers and things like that. On the other hand, if you're seriously telling me that this absolute nightmare of stickers and ceramic shite and so on has value has value that you would ascribe to it, I'm going to laugh. It's all I'm going to do. I've never actually shown you any of my antiques and collectibles on camera, but I felt that this Advent calendar needed some of that. The next thing is a 3-piece sticker set. Decorative black and white stickers inspired by the number 5. What? Oh dear Christ. I'm getting to a point where I don't want to see the number 5 bottle at all. The next product is the number 5 keyring. Keyring featuring a miniature likeness of the number 5 bottle, a Chanel ribbon, and a monogram pendant. Yeah, I've got a keyring that I bought from the Smithsonian Institution, Washington, D.C., a few years ago. And it actually says number 1 dad. I was supposed to gift it to my dad, but the fiddly thing vanished and actually turned up now after all these years. Good idea. Now I know what to give my dad for Christmas. Not just this keyring. But yeah, number 1 dad. And it's actually a solar panel that flashes. I don't know if you can see that. Number 1 dad flashes on and off. Smithsonian Museum. That's a keyring. Here's another keyring that I got free from somewhere that says, I think this was free with my year planner from Alicia Souza. It says, everything's gonna be alright. That is a nice message to put on a keyring. Oh yeah, this nice rooster, I know, this is a rabbit, but a rooster-shaped keyring from Portugal. A really fun one, that. The next product is a Rouge Allure in 176 Independent. This is a full-size lipstick that comes in limited edition white box rather than the usual black box. Yeah, full-size retailing at 35 quid. The next product is a mirror, a compact mirror shaped like a number 5 bottle. Got this one from Singapore. Yeah, it's got all those, you know, the Merlion and that thing in Sentosa. Yeah, I've forgotten what it was called, the Ferris wheel. Yeah, a very nice mirror with 2 sides, one that magnifies and one that doesn't, and a quite clear mirror. And yeah, very fond memories of Singapore and Malaysia. But I certainly did not pay 615 £10 for this mirror or any of the things that I'm showing you. This was probably what, 2 Singapore dollars, 1 Singapore dollar. Now I don't have a huge collection of compacts, of vintage compacts. My mother is that person. I would love to show you her collection, but I fear getting murdered. You know, dotricide, is that even a word? I fear that something like that, but she's terribly possessive and wouldn't dream of even letting me look in their general direction, let alone touch them or, you know, do a video on them. So I, you know, went on a limb and bought these. It's a musical compact, people. So you turn this thing. This is actually a compact. Hang on, I'll try and open that. Yeah. So that is where, this is mint. It's never mint, meaning powder has never been put in it. This is where the powder goes. And that's the music part of it. This is a very cheap model that I got of some flea market or the other for a couple quid. Not even, yeah, maybe a couple quid. This is one with a box. It's slightly more expensive. My mother's got a marvelous one with Mount Fujiyama engraved on it. Very nice. Yeah, this one has music as well. Oh, yes, supposed to turn the knob. Right, sorry. Okay, it works, that's the point. Yeah, again, not very, you know, known name or anything. This is the Clover brand, not Stratton or any big name, you know, compact maker like that. Anyway, the fact is that these are beauty-related items that last long and, you know, are of some value. I mean, yeah, a couple of quid, not more than that, not more than a couple of quid. Even so, would you rather get this in an advent calendar? Because Estee Lauder every year does an annual compact. And that is usually 150 to 200 pounds. I highly recommend that those of you who want to spend money on something, you know, decent this year, if you are not going in for a sovereign coin, if you want it to be beauty, buy that Estee Lauder compact of the year. Buy it. Because it is only going to increase in value. It's always going to look pretty, and, you know, it's never going to be tad, you know, like a pair of stickers. The next product is a 3D puffy sticker. I showed you 3D stickers and I showed you puffy stickers with the number 5 bottle design. Yeah, 3D puffy sticker. The next product is a key ring designed to resemble the wax seal on the number 5 perfume bottle. The next product is an animated flip book featuring the number 5 bottle. I have a little flip book featuring the Road Runner and Wile E. Coyote, which was a gift from my uncle. Unfortunately, I can't find it right now. And here's a better idea for those who want to recreate this advent calendar. These things are $5.95 a piece. You get Charles Dickens, Shakespeare, War and Peace, you name it, you got it. This is Jane Austen. It's a lovely book that features, has a brief on all her works, and most importantly, it has that magnificent specimen, Mr. Darcy. What more do you want? Buy this. Right, the next product is a full size, apparently, number 5 EDP. It's 35 mils that you get, retailing at £62. Now, this also retails at 100 mils, but you only get the size. Hang on, let me show you that Coco Mademoiselle to show you that the size you get is actually a little smaller than this, yeah? Because this is 50 mils. Yeah, so the size you get will be a bit smaller than this. Oh, this smells amazing. I love this perfume. The next thing is a gold metal bookmark adorned with a 5. These are bookmarks that are made by my lovely friend Archana, who is amazing at crafts, for my dad, for his birthday. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah, here is a metal bookmark. This is also from Singapore, from the underwater world. Yeah, I don't even think I paid $1 for this. So a metal bookmark featuring, dolphins and things from the underwater world in Singapore. The next product is a bath soap, 2.6 ounces, hand and body soap scented with notes of number 5. Where is that Italian thing? Yeah, this is Nesti Dante, Italian soap in violets. Smells amazing, powdery violets. Chunky piece of work. This, hang on, how many ounces is this thing? 8.8 ounces, not your mingy 2.6 ounces. Yeah, 8.8 ounces, this size. So 2.6 ounces, how much are you getting? 1/4 of that, remember that, keep that in mind, yeah? 250 grams this. Vinolia White Rose soap was a huge thing when my Grams was allowed. Apparently, it was the only soap his mother used to use. Yeah, that's silica gel inside. It's nothing else. Silica gel. There is a museum of packaging, it is called. The name keeps changing. Basically, it's a museum of packaging. It's, it was set up by a man called Robert Opie. It is in Notting Hill, and I highly recommend if anybody is visiting London or is in London visiting it. It's a fascinating place. You'll find this exact thing there. And you will find the difference between tart and a collectible. Tart and a collectible. The reason I'm saying this is I've watched another unboxing, as you said. This is why I don't like watching other unboxings. And in that unboxing, there's been a bit of reiterating the fact that this is a collector's piece. No, sorry. If you don't believe a 4th generation anti-collector, I'm not as experienced as my parents or grandparents, I completely agree. But if you don't believe me, perhaps you'll believe the Robert Opie Museum in Notting Hill. The difference between tart. And it isn't just about sovereigns and bisque dolls. It's also about cardboard. This is literally cardboard. It's an empty soap carton. An empty soap carton. Yeah, you'll see the difference between tart and an actual collectible. This is another soap carton. This belonged to my paternal grandmother. It was part of her wedding trousseau. At the time, I think Pierce soap. I hope you can see that, Pierce soap. This is silver, apparently. This is a soap dish, basically. Yeah, with holes at the bottom and everything. This was part of paternal grand's wedding trousseau. And it came to Dad, who gifted it to me, because it's actually got Dad's name written on it in silver. Anyway, who gave it to me because I pestered the life out of him. The next is stickers, but this time embroidered stickers. They're embroidered. What more do you want in life? Embroidered stickers inspired by number 5 and its aesthetic codes. Stickers cannot be removed once applied. The next is a black and white pin with a number 5 perfume design. I've got a little pin here that is actually silver. Yeah, that is some kind of weird court jester character. Now here's the thing about the pin. Who in the name of God's holy arse is going to go out in the streets wearing a number 5 bottle on their lapel? Yeah, I think they would look a right prat. If you want to look like a walking designer label, the stand, a walking designer label stand, I suppose by all means go for it. The whole thing is so cheap and tacky, utterly tacky. It's fine to get one of these as a, little bit of tat, as a compliment, as a gift with purchase when you buy something from Chanel, which actually happens. I will talk about that in a minute. But, to actually pay good money and, no one is going to wear that on their lapel unless they're working at a Chanel counter somewhere. Somebody working at a Chanel counter can wear it. Otherwise, it's not going to be used. I know you'll tell me that my Bisque doll is not going to be used either. Who told you that? I hug her to death every night. Right, the next product is a 0.2 ounce tiny mini sample of the body cream, number 5 body cream. Right, the next product, number 31. Finally, we're at the end of this bloody train wreck. It's another bracelet adorned with the number 5, Coco's lucky number. These are all bracelets. This one actually has Mother Mary on it. This one I picked up from the Vatican, to give us souvenirs after my trip. Bracelets, yeah. I think they're a jolly good sight, prettier than the one you get in the Chanel Advent calendar. They're cheaper than chips, not just cheap as chips, cheaper than chips. These are trinkets, yeah, definitely trinkets. There are a number of little girls in my extended family who enjoy these trinkets. My niece loves them, so I always keep a nice supply around. Yeah. So, 9 of these 27 products are remotely related to beauty. And of these, how many are full-sized? 4. So, let us do what we usually do, a price breakdown, yeah? That hand cream, 52 quid. Lipstick, 35 quid. Nail polish, 24 quid. EDP, number 5 perfume, 62 quid. Those add up to 173 pounds. 173 pounds. And the calendar costs 610 pounds. So there is 437 pounds remaining. My advice, buy those 4 full sizes. Buy that mini half sovereign for 400 quid. Edward 7th. Yeah, I bought Edward 7th. You can buy George V if you want. QE2, doesn't matter. It will increase in value over the years, and you can always pass it on as an heirloom. And remember, and tell your family. Remember, people, this was the Chanel Advent calendar tat. Yeah, that is why I showed you that sovereign, not for any other purpose. What were the timers thinking? Those bracelets, they're not even silver. They're not even, I don't know. I mean, I know it is your money and you will sail it away the sea if you want. But seriously, it has gone out of stock in the first round and will restock. Resellers have picked it up and are, have put it up on eBay for more than $1,000. The thing is, eBay prices don't mean a thing. Resellers, you have people selling 1880 copies of the Girls' Own Annual at £30. I bought it for £30 myself, and £300. Another seller sells it for £300. They've no idea you can put any old value on it. Doesn't mean a thing if it's selling for 1,000 quid on eBay. Doesn't mean a thing. Doesn't prove anything. This is something that I picked up recently. Peeps cards, yeah, famous 5 cards. I think I paid 2 quid for the lot. Same thing, 2 quid I bought it for. The same thing you find on 24 quid on eBay as well. So eBay prices don't mean a thing. Selling out doesn't mean a thing either. They themselves have said they've got very limited availability. We don't know if that was 25 or 30 or 35 or 40. We don't know how many they stocked in the first place. Doesn't mean a thing. Also, it could be blind buyers. Could be people who wanted to be surprised by the contents, who didn't look at spoilers. It could be, beauty clueless. That is, people not interested in beauty products, or brand clueless people. People not aware of, what the brand has to offer. It could be bought by people who are clueless about those things to placate their spouse, after they left the toilet seat up or something. I am very much against cancel culture because I feel that there is always, there is so much bad in the best of us and so much good in the worst of us that it ill behoves any of us to talk about the rest of us. This is a quote that I first read in the chalet school books as a child. And it stayed with me all my life. There's so much good in the worst of us and so much bad in the best of us that it ill behoves any of us to talk about the rest of us. However, based on this Advent calendar, I am very, very tempted to cancel Chanel for what they've done here. Very tempted. very tempted to give them no more of my money. I have a few liquid and bullet lipsticks, as you've seen, a couple of perfumes, a couple of eyeshadow quads. I like them. Yeah, I will keep them, but I don't really don't want to buy anything else. And the reason I am tempted to cancel Chanel is, how in the name of God's holy arts did they think it was a good idea to make this? What were the timers thinking? Now we come to the third part of this video. Several arguments I have read and seen, including in the media, including in the press releases, justifying the price points and the contents of this Advent calendar. And when I say you in the next part of this video, I mean the people who are justifying the price point and the contents of this. Yeah, not you, the viewer, not necessarily somebody who agrees with me. The biggest argument that I have is that these things, the majority of the contents in this Advent calendar, are given as gifts with purchase. JWPs, as freebies. I know that some of you may say you have to buy a lot to get so many freebies. You don't have to do it in one go. Buy 3 or 4 times through the year and you'll get all these things as freebies. A lot of people have commented that the bracelets were given as compliments with purchase. People who have worked in Chanel counters have said they've got the stickers to give away to people who buy. Even they admitted. Keyrings. I have a Guerlain keyring somewhere in this mess. That I got from Doha Airport for buying the Insolence perfume. Drawstring bags. Harrods. Every Advent calendar of theirs, you get 25 Harrods marked drawstring bags. Now here's something. Can you see the brand there? Lancome. This is Lancome. Yeah, it actually says Lancome in there. This Lancome clutch. Free with purchase. Free with purchase. I can't remember what I bought. It was free with purchase. Why is it still hanging around? It was literally the only GWP that I could find right now. I mean, I was hunting up things last night, the whole of last night. So this was the only thing that I could find. How would it be? Yeah, this came free with purchase from Lancome. How would it be? Lancome has an Advent calendar up on Selfridges right now. I'll link it in the description box below. How would it be if Lancome put this thing in their Advent calendar? A couple of key rings, a smaller pouch like that, lipstick pouch, and sell that Advent calendar. How would it be? How would it be if a doctor put together all the samples from pharma companies, from pharmaceuticals, and sold them via a willing pharmacist, an unscrupulous pharmacist? How would it be? How would it be if a blogger sold PR samples received in good faith for review on their blog from a brand for free in Advent calendars? Oh, wait. We're moving on. Ethics. It's a question of ethics. It's a question of ethics. This brand has been unethical in selling freebies, in selling things that are given away for free with purchase. They've been unethical in selling them, and you've been unthinking in buying them. They've been unethical in selling them, and you've been unthinking in buying them. I agree, you may be rich enough to buy this, and it is your money. A number of people are rich enough to buy this. A number of people are. But you need to think logically here and not with your show off to friends that I can afford this button. Do not think with your show off to friends that I can afford this button. Please don't think with that button. Another argument made is that this Advent calendar is not for somebody who is looking for retail value, who is expecting value. And that these have value that you ascribe to this. Now, this is a familiar term as an antique collector to me. I get what that means, because this is true in the case of antiques. They don't have an RRP, a recommended retail price, or a maximum retail price. My dad calls it desire price. Yeah, the price is how much I desire something for, and how much I value it, and how much I am willing to pay for it. This is actually true in the case of homes as well, to an extent, you know. However, there is some difference. Some value is understood. Yeah, because for instance, take coins. A pound coin is worth a pound. Yeah, a sovereign is actually, it will get you something worth one. As legal tender, it is worth £1. Royal Mint catalogues it at 600 quid now. The sovereign. There is a community involved. There is a prize guide. There are prize guides written every now and then. There are dealers. There are auctions. Take an auction. I'm bidding on this pen, and so are you. And you want it very badly, and so do I. So the value, let us call the value at, say, 50 quid. we've reached 200 and neither of us is backing out because both of us want to spend very, very badly. So by this logic, by this argument that they're making that the value is how much you value it, you can actually pay 1,000 quid or 100 quid for a tomato just because you value the tomato. Yeah, I want that tomato badly enough. I'm going to pay £1,000 for it. By all means, it's your money, go and do it. In this Advent calendar's case, it is not a question of how much value you ascribe to it. Chanel has literally put a price tag on it. They have said it is £610. They have said so. So it is not about me deciding that I want it badly enough to pay 200 quid for it. It is not about you deciding that you want it badly enough to pay that much money, but it is about Chanel ascribing a price tag to it. The other point that I wish to make is resale value. Resale. Will I be able to sell this? Will I be able to sell the sovereign? Absolutely. Will I be able to sell the pen? Definitely. Definitely. I put it on eBay right now, tomorrow, and I'll be able to sell it for at least twice more than I paid for this. Will I be able to pawn it? P-A-W-N. Pawn. Will a pawnbroker take them? Will I be able to mortgage it in the case of land? Will I be able to use it as security? Mate, I need 100 quid. Here, keep this as security. I'll get it back from you. Yeah, this is a registered person who will give you a receipt for it, not some bloke who's going to make away with it. The sovereign. This contains a sovereign. In this case, in this Advent calendar's case, if you take that bracelet with the number 5 on it, and that bookmark, and that flip book, and that ceramic bit to a pawnbroker or anybody at all, how are they going to react? Ask yourself this question. Will the value increase over time? Pre-pandemic, that coin was 400 quid, now it's 600. Are you telling me that the number 5 puffy sticker is going to increase in value? Seriously? Seriously? And then comes another argument that one man's tat is another man's treasure. Not if some value is understood or ascribed by authoritative, an agency of some sort. You know, Sotheby's, for instance. Sotheby's will auction an Egypt 1885 silver war medal at any point. There is value. You may think it's tad, but Sotheby's disagrees, and Sotheby's knows a tad more than you do. Chanel themselves have loads of things of good value. Makeup, beauty, handbags, you know, fashion. I needn't even tell you. But, you know, proper full-sized, decent products. But you really think that that stupid bracelet and the stupid stickers that are given away free, they are the same thing as owning a Chanel handbag? Is that what you think? So these are not for those who are expecting value. They're not for collector's pieces. Obviously, they're not status symbols. Then what are they? I'll tell you what I think they are. I think these are sources of humor. Not for me, not for you, but for the makers, for the owners. Those people are laughing all the way to the bank. They're laughing at the utter, well, I don't want to call anybody names here. They're laughing at the persons with more money than common sense. Never be, you know, so rich that you are richer in money than in common sense. Always be richer in common sense than in money. They're laughing at the person who literally paid for freebies, for compliments, for gifts with purchase, who paid money for stuff they are literally giving away at counters, for promotional pieces that they're giving away. Those people are laughing. The owners are laughing at the person who paid for them. The only possible way you can justify buying this Advent calendar is if you love tat. If you love this kind of product. You love plain stickers, not fancy pirate stickers with water in them, but plain ones. So for whatever reason, if you love all the tat so much and you pine away and will die without them, then I suppose you can justify buying this Advent calendar. This is by no means a bad thing, you know, loving tat like this. It's by no means a bad thing. It could be worse. On the bright side, you hopefully don't collect human toenails or something. So it's better that you just love tat and don't collect human toenails. Now, to whom would I recommend this Advent calendar? I'll tell you, all the people I dislike. To them, I would say, the best Advent calendar this year? Chanel. Aye. And have them spend that money on this. That would be lovely revenge. If you dislike somebody, if somebody is leaving hate comments or trolling comments, I highly recommend that you buy this Advent calendar for yourself. I think this should be anybody's ideal revenge on society. If you want to take revenge on society, just tell people to buy this Advent calendar. Don't go about committing acts of violence and things like that, you know. Just tell them to buy this advent calendar. It would be the perfect revenge on society. So those are my thoughts on the Chanel Advent Calendar 2021. I hope you enjoyed that very, very long harangue. Do tell me your thoughts on this in the comments below. So that's all from me for today. I need to garner up enough energy to film another 5 videos right now. So I'll speak to you soon.